Hi everyone, I'm Simone, technical partner reviewer for Kiloview. Today we are gonna looking at the D300, the most powerful Kiloview decoder unit. But let's find out what is inside. As all Kiloview product, we can find the D300 packed in a small alloy aluminum chassis. We can find two network ports. The first one can be used for audio streaming. The second one can be used for management and local area network. Then we have a 4K capable HDMI output, an SDI output, a 3.5mm audio output, a 3.5mm audio input, a DC 12V input, and a USB Type-A port. You can have up to 16 flows in the preview windows and 9 in the output. This is fully customizable and we will see it later. And best of all, it can work as a standalone RTMP server. Now let's check the web UI. As every Kiloview product, the local link IP address will be 192.168.1.168 and the default username and password are admin and admin. No capital letters. Let's enter the GUI. Okay guys, we are in the web GUI. As you can see, the first thing we look at is this tip that says we can use the image preview or the video preview, but to not stress the GPU, we are suggested to use the image one. By the way, here we have all the panels. This is the preview source and the output. If we want to see all the two output, we could scroll it here from output 1 to output 2, or just close the preview and see the two outputs simultaneously. Now we will have some NDI HX. So I'm gonna click onto Discover, enter into my NDI HX signals. I will take my vMix outputs here. Remember, this decoder can only decode NDI HX signals. So I could, for example, put it one in the output 1 and the other in the second output. Of course, the HDMI will have the possibility to have the signal up to 4K 60, as you can see here. The SDI will have the possibility to go up to 1080p, 60 or 50. And here you see the preview. Okay, if we want to see the smooth preview, we can turn it to video. And now we will see super smooth preview on the outputs. Okay, we have multiple windows we can play with. This is output 1 and this is output 2, but we can actually do a multi-window setup like this. And for example, put a second source on here. Or maybe we can have 4. We can also add different modes. We have a lot of options here. We can go up to 9, for example, in the output, as you can see. We give it a name, for example, and we can also choose the background for it. Let me try with a smaller one so we can see better. I'll drop this a little smaller so you will see what's going on. I select the background and give it a name, and as you can see, I enable it, press OK, and now we will have those windows with the background too. We can also add something like overlay, for example. Okay, so in the overlay we can go for the logo, press the logo we want and press set. As you can see, now is appeared on the top of our output monitor. We can have, for example, an SRT feed. I will use vMix. I will actually turn on the SRT now and drop it into the output 1. As you can see, this icon starts yellow, go blue, and then when we have fully connected, it will turn green and we have the preview actually. Okay, now we are receiving the SRT feed. We can also, for example, use this amazing feature, which is the RTMP server. Right now, I've set up my P1 encoder, bonding encoder, to reach this decoder as RTMP server. So now we have the RTMP session and we can drop it in the second screen, for example. And now this is the signal coming from all over the world with a P1 bonding encoder. That's super great. Of course, we can also add multiple RTMP server ingest points. So we got session IDs, and with the session IDs we can do multiple things. We can have multiple encoder pointing this decoder, and then we can do our composition the way we want. So I hope you like this review and stay tuned for more to come. You can always reach us at www.kiloview.com or send us an email to info@kiloview.com. Bye.